Let us go, marching along to Zion, beautiful city. Let us go, we are marching.
Land acquisition and ownership in Nigeria is majorly determined by the state. However, the land system is characterized by several actors such as government, community leaders, family members, lawyers, estate agents, amongst others. This sometimes leads to conflicts based on interest and fueled by a corrupt system. Reverend Leo Okonkwo, the founder of Water for Life, WFL, and Home to Enhance African Life, HEAL, is not ignorant of the law title reality, being a missionary and a student of law. Nonetheless, he became a victim of this notorious phenomenon in Nigeria as a result of existing loopholes in the Nigerian law.
This place was purchased normally. We followed the process, the due process, due diligence were done. People were asked about the land, and the people who know the land, both the Eze of the place, who was a chief at that time, and the catechist of Umuoso and the people of Umuagwu, all investigated into this land and saw that it was genuinely a land owned by community called Umugwoha. So an arrangement was made for the fund, and personally, I contributed 80% of the cost of the land, and from my family assets that was sold in Port Harcourt, and then which my family allowed me to use, and then from the 20% would be an additional fund that was given by Water for Life, which was my institution in the US. That was how the source of the income with which we bought these, massive acres of land. And now, we didn't just carry money and give to people. We had the lawyers who, of course, like I said, who did the investigations and what they call charting to make sure that this land is not encumbered. And when they did that, the lawyers prepared what we call in Nigeria and in Imo State, the power of attorney. And we exchanged money, which was given to them by the bank.
The said land, which is located in Umuagwu village in Imo State, collectively owned by the community, was sold to Reverend Leo in 2002 in the name of Water for Life mission. The certificate of occupancy was awarded to Water for Life in the year 2014 after 12 years with the consent of the community leader, Eze Julian Amechi.
Obodo, the community, I didn't be sent in Abatarage. In an apostolic work. Never. Ọrụ ya gbasara Chineke before gị na ndị ọcha ahụta gị bido ọrụ gị bịakwanụ were ihe gbasara okwu Chineke na inyere ụmụaka aka bịa n'obodo anyị nke masịrị onye ọbụla. Adịkwa na nkwado n'ebe nọ ebe ọbụla na-aga anyị na gị so aga mụ nwa eze na ndị chief niile ebe ọbụla na-aga eso gị aga. Ya mere mmadụ nke Chineke kere enwe ike ịbịa kwụsị ọrụ ọma ọnụ na-arụ n'obodo anyị maka ọwụ ihe gbasara ọrụ Chineke. Ahụna m ụmụaka ole ị na-enye aka na-akpara erimeri na-azụrụ mkpụrụ ọgwụ. So ihe a bụ ihe gbasara Chineke. Mmadụ dị ndụ a ga-akwụsịli ya. N'ụwa ọrụ ị na-arụ anyị so gị n'azụ.
In the euphoria of this arrangement and the developments that followed are the estranged Usoha family that may be considered real-life villains in this narration, who claim that the land belongs to their father.
Sooner than later, we now had an interloper who is a young man and family from this village by name Uzoma Usoha and his family, hygienists, coming up with a fictitious story and claim that this property now belongs to him.
Chief F.E.A. Arnolu, who zoned the Umuagwu land to be used for educating the children, testifies to the destructive intent of the interlopers.
The interlopers are claiming that they are the owners of this place, Whereas we, the indigenous of Ohaji, know that the entire Omogwa sold this land to this reverend. The interlopers who were there when this man was developing this place. For more than 15 years, they did nothing to confront him. More than 20 years, they did nothing to confront him, to sue him, or do any other thing that we say, who sent you? They knew this man bought this area from their people. So instead of them to encourage him by bringing their children, as most of our children are here, schooling, instead of these plenty to join with them, they bring in confusion, telling lies to the outside world, which is an injury to themselves and to the entire Ohaji where they come from. We are not happy with them.
The situation soon turned violent as the Osworas hired thugs to intimidate the Messengers of Justice Sisters (MOJs) who occupy the land, and also bribed some police officers to possibly take over the property.
We are here, Osama and his group and the Hajunus brought the Curtis boys. They came here and started shooting guns. The day they shoot gun here, everybody ran away. The people, workers are working here. They now took all of 2 things from the workers, bought the phone, everything. Then inside them, they made away with that. The other day, they came, the same thing, shoot at the school, all the whole children ran away, even the Reverend Sisters, everybody, they ran away. The 3rd time they came here, just to attack my boys. We have more than 20 boys here. Others at the other place. They came and attacked because I do position them. Even one of my 2 IC had been in the hospital more than 3 weeks before he was discharged. The Reverend paid for his bail. He now come out.
The Messengers of Justice Sisters and the Umuagu children testified to the brutality of the Osworas attack.
Around 11 o'clock, I got a call from one of our parents from the village. That sister that I should carry the children another way, that I come to burn this place, burn everybody here, burn the whole place. So with fear, I just woke up from, I don't know what to do. I tried to gather the children. We started praying at that time. Well, why within 15 minutes, this neighbor came, our parents came, knocking at the gate. Whoa, 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 sister, you people are going to die this night. So please come out, come out. Some of our children, some of them we are naked. These are little ones. So we have 35, the children are 35, almost 40 number. So I gathered them. We came out. They said, sister, that it already come out. And when I came out, there was a heavy noise. They were shouting from that place. So I said, if they come and kill, at least if I die, no problem. But these children, what am I going to say? So what I did, we started jumping the fence. In the process, I got this location. I was trying to, carry the children to jump the fence. So that night.
So where did you go to that night?
We ran to Eze's place. We through the bush now, thick bush. Within 1 hour, we have to trek down to Eze. Before we reached Eze's place, it was after 12 to 1.
They came during the school hour. They pursued the workers and then the sisters and some of the students. Almost all of us ran away to the convent, and they were shooting guns. They say they should stop work. If not, they will kill anybody they will see.
Defending the rights of orphans and the marginalized is a core social tenet of the MOJs. Perhaps the unfortunate encroachment on their space is a test of their resolve to serve, which is evident in their resilience.
Early in 2017, so over 2 years ago, I heard from Deacon Leo that there were interlopers, outsiders coming in to Umuagu claiming the property as their own. And this distressed me because we had other projects that we wanted to focus on and divert resources to. And all of a sudden there was this attack, this encroachment on this mission property serving all these children that you see here, that was now confronting us. So I was very concerned, and I was even angry to a certain extent, because I knew Heal invested many dollars and financial resources into this property with constructing the kindergarten school building. So, but there was really nothing that I could do. But Deacon Leo and I decided we had to take drastic measures. So we began the construction of a security wall to protect the property. So my reaction was that it was frustration, fear for these children and for their safety, and some anger also because HEAL had already contributed much to developing this property, and I was afraid that people with bad intentions might destroy it.
We have done different investments here. We have built the convent where the Reverend Sisters live, the MOJs, the MCCPs, and we have built a compassionate home where the children, orphans, people who are poor or who have no one to take care of them in their education and otherwise, live and be trained and tutored by the sisters and other officials. We have built behind me, if you can look very well, the formation house for the brothers, the postulatum. And then also behind and beside that particular building is the Mother Enabler kindergarten, primary and secondary school. All these investments and all these structures and all these things have been done since 2002.
The MOJ sisters and orphans at Umuagwo have nowhere to turn, but need support and protection from bullies like Uzoma Oswoha, his family, and others.
Deacon Leo and I decided we'll once and for all provide permanent security to this currently vulnerable property. But we know that God has set aside this property for this mission and for the development of these children right here who I'm with. It's for them, it's for their future, it's for their salvation that we are here. And without security, without a safe environment, it's very difficult, if not impossible, to have a good education.
In order to secure the land and its occupants, HEAL has resolved to build a security wall around the property and a bungalow for security guards to provide 24-hour surveillance for the mission.
Marching along to Zion, beautiful city, let us